fashion criminals. Victoria Beckham.
You only have that excuse if Karl Lagerfeld actually came over to your house and, like, forced you into those knickers.
You say, no, Karl, no.
Alicia Keys.
She looks like a boxer up top and, like, Oprah on the bottom.
She looks like a seal escaped from the pen at SeaWorld.
And Christina Ricci.
I want to think that some stylist just grabbed her by the shoulders and shook her, Missy. You need to get a grip.
Hello, I'm Myling Class, and this is Naked Fashion, the show that dares to lift the skirt of celebrity couture. It's not easy being famous. Imagine it's the opening night of your movie. What are you going to wear? Get it right, and you're the belle of the ball. Get it wrong, and people might assume that, like Goldie, you just cut the arms off your straitjacket. They may earn millions, employ armies of stylists, and have wardrobes big enough to hold Beyoncé's entire entourage. But even A-listers need the magic touch of the fashion fairy from time to time.
This unsuspecting TV presenter is about to feel the power of our extraordinary virtual wardrobe. Using real garments gathered from designer collections and high street stores, we can redress and transform badly dressed celebs before your eyes. Thanks to our 360-degree computer jiggery-pokery, we can reveal the flattering features that could have saved the stars. It's celebrity paper dolls. And the best bit is I get to play it under the guidance of my international panel of fabulous fashion experts. They've been poring over bad celebrity clubber from red carpets around the world. From the UK's award-winning Weekly Glossy, style director of Grazia magazine, Paula Reed. LA fashion assassins Heather Cox. And Jessica Morgan from fashion blog site GoFugYourself.com. And celebrity stylist and catwalk commentator Michael Shable.
Paula, Michael, Heather, Jessica, welcome. Let's get straight down to business. We're starting tonight with Style Criminal, or the part of the show we call Where Were Her Friends? In recent years, one celebrity more than any other seems to be getting them hot under the collar. But at a magazine award ceremony, it wasn't her collar that was causing distress. It's Posh Spice shamelessly wearing shiny black knickers to a red carpet event.
Oh, well, I strongly feel the need to invoke the thumper clause from Bambi on this one, because if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all.
Since when has that ever been you?
Okay, all right, I'll let loose.
Get in the way.
No, I just really kind of think, what was she thinking? It's a classic example of that. The Chanel crop jacket with the gloves. Like, where did she park the McLaren F1 en route to get in here? It just makes no sense.
It looks like an extended corset. It's a corset with a gusset.
And spangly hot pants underneath.
And what really fundamentally bothers me about this outfit is that she's at the Glamour Awards.
Maybe
Like-
she's being
I think
ironic.
she's thumbing her nose at it, possibly.
Well, I was there at that very award ceremony. She made the whole room sort of come to a standstill.
I think fashion's all about making a statement. It's just a question of whether it's a statement anybody else wants to hear.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know exactly what she's communicating with this, other than that hopefully she asked the maitre d' permission before she cut his jacket in half.
The jacket's too short, the corset's too tight, the bosoms are too big, the knickers are too short, the tights are too tan. Can I keep going? The gloves are too glossy, the holes are horrible. I mean, I don't know where to start.
Well, to be fair, it sounds like even Posh is just a little bit uncomfortable. Let's count how many excuses she made.
I literally just got off the plane. This was the only choice I had. You know, this is a fashion event, and it's Chanel. It's not going to be everybody's taste, but, you know, it's my taste. I don't really care what anyone else says.
Well, she does care.
Why is she making all those
care.
excuses if she doesn't care what anyone else thinks?
She should have just said, I'm wearing this. I love it. If you hate it, forget you.
If you're gonna do it, commit
You
to
know?
it.
Yeah,
That's all I'm
she shouldn't
saying.
have said
Stick to your
anything.
guns.
Yeah. You know, she shouldn't be getting all arsey with us when we finger point and laugh and just start to say, Posh, what were you thinking? Like, come on. It was left field accessorizing, like putting the gloves on.
I really do think you only have that excuse if Karl Lagerfeld actually came over to your house and, like, forced you into those knickers.
I know.
Honestly. Because if he does, what are you going to say?
You say, no, Karl, no.
Victoria Beckham is our first celebrity to receive fashion CPR. Now, remember, you're coming up with your own brand new outfits. Posh has had no say whatsoever in what you're about to choose. Jessica, how about you bring some girl power to Posh's style?
I decided, let's not totally redo this. Let's see if we can kind of maintain the core of it and make it better. Let's cover up those knickers and put her in a sequined Mini from H&M. You know, sequins are very big right now. You could pretty much find this anywhere. We've managed to sort of maintain whatever she was going for without it seeming as though she left her pants in the car.
I'm really tired of Posh's shock and awe approach to dressing. I mean, I get it. I understand what she's trying to do, but it's tedious and it's boring, and she really needs to move on, I think. So what I went for is a really beautiful Diane von Furstenberg dress from spring-summer 08. It's really pretty. I love the brightness of the color. I like the droop and drape of the neck. And I like the little drop-waisted tie, which just kind of, I think it's a different kind of sexiness. Sure, it's not going to be the immediately head-grabbing outfit that she might go for, but you know what? If she's going to get her photo in the paper, she might as well look good while doing it.
OK, Paula, you've sat this one out. What advice would you give me as to which outfit to choose for Mrs. B?
To be honest, I think I'm going to stick with Jessica's tweak. I'd like to try matador pants with this, but I think your sequin skirt is a real good step in the right direction.
OK, well, I've heard your advice.
Come on.
And I'm going to go with Jessica. And let's just remind ourselves of what was there before. Well done, everyone. Now let's hope next time she doesn't forget to put her top on, like rapper Little Kim.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, honey, no.
R&B diva Alicia Keys belongs to the knock-'em-dead school of fashion. And let's face it, you'd have to be pretty stone-cold dead not to be shocked by this.
It's just horrible. I mean, for one thing, I feel like the length is terrible. It hits her at the widest part of her calf. I just want to run up to her and, like, yank it up about 3 or 4 inches.
So unflattering. She looks like a boxer up top and like Oprah on the bottom. It's the worst combination, and I'm sure she's not really built like that. I'm sure it's all an illusion created by that ghastly dress.
It's 2 fabrics in one dress, and that's making her look way more hippie than she is. Glossy fabrics will expand in the same way that light colours will, so just you want to steer well.
And somehow she just looks really trussed up in that outfit, like almost like it's that little bit too tight. Like, I just look at her and I feel she looks like a seal escaped from the pen at SeaWorld.
And the shoes. Can we talk about the shoes?
Let's talk about shoes.
Those are the worst. They look like those old lady elasticized straps you get on certain pumps to kind of, you know,
I thought
so
we
they
were
can
done
wear
with
the pump
those.
but just not have the pain on the foot.
I don't think anyone would look good in that.
You might expect to send Alicia home and ask her to just start again. But it's time for Fashion Fix. I'm going to ask one of our fashion vigilantes to do a rescue job by working with what's already there. You can change the colours, you can tweak, and you can accessorise to your heart's content. So tonight, Michael, you're in the hot seat.
The best and smartest thing to do is first go with one fabric across the board. And I think the leather is a little bit more rock and roll. It's a little bit smarter for the MTV Awards. And it just will kind of give it a bit more dynamism. I think Paula nailed it, that it's that kind of stripe down the middle, which just really made it look really kind of uncomfortable and just started to highlight all the parts of the body that you don't really want to highlight.
Already it looks so flattering, doesn't it?
So much better.
Because that dividing line really separated both sides of her booty, and it just really made it look big. Now, actually, she looks curvy and voluptuous, okay?
True, very true. What next?
I think her makeup artist was just out of their mind because she's terribly, terribly shiny up top, and I think that's actually terribly distracting. So I think we need to cover it up, and I went for this really cute shrug.
Oh, cute.
It's out of season, but you can find them anywhere, and it's a really great, quick cover-up idea for anyone worried about their bingo wings or what have you.
A shrug is a wardrobe staple now.
It is. It's a classic. And if done right, it can look really, really cool. Now, I think we're pretty much all in agreement that those are the singularly most hideous shoes that have ever walked the face of the planet. So I've got rid of them and given her some really nice 9 West heels. They do really kind of, I think, add some weight to the bottom of her outfit. And then I added a little vintage YMC necklace with some fangs on it.
Yeah,
A
so
little
edgy.
kind of harshy ed, puts a little hip in her hop and just gets her ready to rock the red carpet.
So do you think that Michael's managed to breathe a bit of life into this outfit?
God, this is a huge improvement.
No, it's much better. The shoes, I just want to thank you. I almost didn't care what shoes you put on her. Thank you for taking those away.
Let's take another look at the before and after.
Way better.
Good work.
Way better.
Well done, Michael. Alicia, you can go knock 'em dead, but this time for all the right reasons. Caterpillars are funny little creatures, not the most attractive, but packed with potential. In Hasn't She Done Well, we celebrate good fashion by looking at how one prickly pupa has turned into a stunning style superstar. So guys, can you guess who we're talking about from their gallery of gaffes? The Maria von Trapp made me these out of the curtains look. The less butterfly, more Death Watch beetle look.
Oh my God.
And the more moth-eaten than butterfly look.
Is this a Halloween costume?
Jessica,
God.
you look absolutely petrified.
I like don't even want to look at it anymore. I don't know who it is. She needs help. Oh my God.
I wish I was in prison, so I didn't have to see that.
Oh my God.
Why?
Because I'm just...
I have no idea who it is, and I almost don't want to.
I just don't think anyone that even would wear this outfit would want to be named. They must be in hiding, witness protection someplace. I don't know.
I'm stumped.
The answer is actress Christina Ricci.
Oh. But I mean, she was pretty young back then. Like,
there you
I mean, I'm
go.
trying to be nice. She has.
Ever so young that you think it's a good idea to wear the see-through skirt?
Well, I tell you what, I can lessen the blow. Here she is, all grown up.
Yeah.
Much better.
Pretty. OK, so guys, what do you think is down to this pretty dramatic change?
I want to think that some stylist just grabbed her by the shoulders and shook her, Missy, you need to get a grip. Because it's like, seriously, it was off the boil, and I don't know, something
She's
just
like
clicked.
a baby Helena Bonham Carter, wasn't
Oh,
she?
exactly.
Absolutely.
I think when the fashion magazines started to turn their attention towards her, I think she thought she had to pick up her game a little bit and start to kind of sort out her closet. Because I think she just suddenly realized, whoa, there's a whole world of funky, stylish, amazing clothes
She
out there.
graces the cover of many magazines,
Yeah.
and she rarely makes a mistake. So how's that happened?
At 16, you've got to be allowed to tell everybody that you're going to do your own thing and not listen to any advice.
Now, do you think that was a rebellion?
You know, I can't help but think that when you grow up in Hollywood and your whole life people are like, wear this, do your hair like this, lose weight, gain weight, you get to a certain point, you're like, you know what?
Yeah,
I'm
these
going to wear
sucks
this
too,
crazy,
absolutely.
stupid brocade jumpsuit, and no one's going to tell me what to do.
Do you think she's ever going to go back to the old look?
Oh, she's completely in new territory now.
She found fashion salvation.
Yes.
She did, didn't
Yeah.
she? She's never going back?
No.
I don't think so either.
Never going back to the dark side. Yes, Christina, you have done your time in the fashion slammer. Parole granted. Now, we can all be creatures of habit. You know how it is. You find something you know makes you look good, and when you look in the mirror, you find a sex kitten looking back. Arrgh. But what happens when time moves on, but you don't? We call this section Stuck in a Rut. Here's tonight's subject, Penny Lancaster Stewart, with husband Rod, looking pretty foxy. And here she is again. Look familiar? I thought so. But that's not the only pattern emerging. Here's one of Rod's exes, Kelly Emberg, mother of his daughter Ruby.
Oh.
Peek under that jacket, and yes, you'd certainly find a couple of spaghetti straps. If that wasn't enough, here's wife number 2, Rachel Hunter.
Oh, yes.
So, is Rod making his wives wear a uniform? And is the look working for Penny?
You know, I don't think they're unflattering on the right occasion. It's when you start wearing them every day that's crazy. It probably looked fabulous 15 years ago, but I do think that as anyone ages, you sort of have to reassess what's working for you as you get older, or you look a bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
To me, she looks like an older woman.
Yes.
Raiding a much younger woman's closet to hoping to come out in the middle. She doesn't look like her own age.
Yeah.
You don't want to be a 36-year-old woman and make a slip dress your style signature. I
No.
think
Yeah.
that's...
There's so much more out there, and just kind of, I don't know, I look at this and I think she's taking like a bullet train to mutton dressed as Lambsville. I just have this image of a closet full of absolutely the same strappy, you know, dress in about 100 different colors. And more importantly, they all kind of feel like they're handpicked by Rod.
So maybe it's not Penny stuck in the rut, maybe it's Rod.
Maybe they both are.
He made the closet, he put the clothes in, and he just rotates the women through.
Paula, remember, you're coming up with a completely new outfit without any involvement from Penny.
I had a bit of fun with this, I must admit, and I went for an Arthur Mendonca dress. And you know how Rod is famous for his leopard print?
Yes.
Well, I kind of thought, I'm going to try this on Penny and see if she can't have the last laugh. And I quite like the way this is kind of a hazy leopard. It's not really a kind of in-your-face. It's not Rod in Maggie May mode wearing leopard print.
Long sleeves add quite an elegance to it.
We love a long sleeve because none of us are happy with our upper arms, no matter how slim our friends tell us they are. And a sheer sleeve is one really good way to cover that up.
Jessica.
She's going to a daytime event here, so I put her in a 1950s-inspired Greta Constantine dress. It's from a previous season, with a little belt there for some interest at the waist. She looks like a grown-up.
And the belts, the little detail of the belts.
Yeah, it highlights her small waist. She's got a wonderful body, and I think she looks like a beautiful woman.
You can have a lot of fun accessorizing off that belt.
Like a red shoe, that would be great.
Sure.
What I would really want to do with Penny is to help her realize that there's other ways of being sexy. Sexiness is like the rainbow. There's all sorts of shades and colors, and you can do it in so many different ways. And since color happens to be huge this season, I went for this really amazing laundry industry dress in a really bright blue. I think it is just gorgeous. The crisscross across the bosom just really just shows off her best assets. And she's such a beautiful woman. She should be playing more to that than just like a one-note look of the same bra strap dress over and over and over again.
Heather, you sat this one out. Can you give me some advice as to which one is the best look on our Penny?
I think I can. I so enjoyed the leopard gag. But I have to say, as tempting as it is, if we're gonna dig her out of the rod rut, let's dig her out of rod shadow. And so I'm gonna go with Michael's choice. I just think it's a beautiful color on her, and it moves so nicely. I think she looks gorgeous.
Purely for the line, sexy is all colours of the rainbow, I'm going with Michael. And let's compare with what was there before.
She looks like her own woman.
Yeah, she looks great. I love that color.
So, Penny, now we think you're sexy. Time now for Fantasy Stylist, where my fashion-conscious friends here get to play dress-up with real garments for a real celeb with an invitation to a tip-top, glamorous, real event. So let's see who you're going to get your hands on tonight. Ooh, I say, it's another Stuart. So this time, Rod's daughter, Kimberly, is attending a high-profile fashion event for recent graduates. Michael.
Well, I think if you're going to do top young designers of the future, you need to do top young designers of the recent past. And I went with a really great, kind of avant-garde Preen for Topshop outfit. Preen's a really hot young London label. They do lots of really cool things. And what I loved about this is, I mean, obviously it's belted, which is really big for the season. And I just think it's kind of a sexy, just smart little way of looking like you know your fashion stuff when you're heading into the fashion pack.
What's nice as well is she's not really a curvy girl as such. She's quite statuesque, but it's given her curves in all the right places.
I'm going the opposite direction from Michael, because I reckon she's going to be looking on the catwalk at all of these people making really fashion-forward statements.
Yes.
And so my choice for her would be something quite classic, and I would go for a little black dress, and I've chosen one of my favourite designers at the moment is Giambattista Valli.
Lovely.
And it's not your kind of standard little black dress. It's not a boring, you know, shift. The bows on the shoulder are so cute. And there's a gentle A-line going on here as well. And an A-line is almost a universally flattering shape. So, you know, worth bearing that in mind. And black, where can you go wrong with black? And it's a major investment and worth spending money on, because something like that you'll have forever.
I must have had the same ideas as Paula, because I've also gone with a black dress.
Okay.
I chose something by Ball & Gara Trevor. And their whole thing is kind of mixing modern and vintage, and I thought that would be perfect for something celebrating fresh designers, because it's sort of looking back as well as looking forward. It's kind of a meeting of the two. It's the little black dress with a unique twist.
So is Bohemian. It goes with her hair quite nicely.
Yeah, I think it's a way you could sort of pull off boho without necessarily needing to be quite so free-form and sloppy.
Yep.
And I think that could be good advice for anyone. You know, you can have a little black dress. It doesn't have to be a little black dress. You can find something about it that is just a little unique, that sets it apart a little bit. So this is at least something that you're probably not going to find very many other places in this exact form. So it's just looking for the unique twist on little black.
OK, we've heard from Heather, Michael and Paula, but Jessica, which outfit do you think I should choose?
You know, I think I'm going to have to go with Heather's choice. I feel like it's a bit more unusual, and it's youthful. I thought Paula's choice was beautiful, but maybe a little older than she was. I think you can't go wrong, but my advice would be Heather's.
OK, I hear what you're all saying. I've chosen to go with an LBD for me, the one with the bows. Well done, Paula. Well, that's what I thought was best, but what did Kimberly actually wear when she faced the next generation of top fashion designers?
Oh my God, girl. She looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
The shorts again. Will they never learn?
Oh, God.
No, four in all
Jeez,
colors.
The headband.
The words fashion and victim come to mind. Let's look at the two together. And you thought headbands were only worn by karate experts and 12-year-old girls. Sadly, that's nearly the end of the show. But before we go, there's just room for one more piece of eccentric celebrity clobber, this time from the past. We're opening the doors to the Hall of Shame. Team, let's see if you can guess who we're inducting tonight. Clue 1. She certainly ruffled a few feathers when she wore this dress. Clue 2. As her country spends most of the winter under cover of night, she could be excused for getting dressed in the dark. Oh, is that a giveaway? Finally, a visual clue from Morgan, which will certainly clinch it. Do you think you got it? I think you've all got it, really.
Bjork.
Looks like you've got all your ducks in a row. It is, in fact, Bjork. And her swan outfit from 2001.
A classic.
I loved that dress.
You love the dress?
I did, actually. I just went bravo.
Yeah.
It's kooky, it's nutty, it makes absolutely no sense, but bravo.
You know, if you were gonna go crazy avant-garde, like, go crazy avant-garde. And she did. Like, she did not half-ass this. Like, she went for it.
I do wish the swan looked a little less dead.
Well done tonight, but have to give tonight's very, very special award for services to style to the very lovely Jessica. Me? This is purely for believing that Christina Ricci just couldn't possibly have worn those outfits, even when you did see her head attached to them.
It's true.
Your prize tonight is Britney Spears' bra.
Fabulous.
Sadly, there are no matching knickers.
Oh, well.
In fact, there were no knickers at all. Thanks to my very trendy and merciless panel. Yeah, they're harsh at times, but they do it out of love. Join us next time on Naked Fashion.